Let me now take you back to our top story where the NDA's candidate has won the election for the Vice President of the country. So CP Radhakrishnan is the Vice President-elect of India. Dibyendu Mondal, my colleague, joins us from New Delhi for more on this. Dibyendu, you've been tracking the polling that took place since the morning. Prime Minister Modi being one of the earliest there to cast his ballot before he headed off to Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. But tell us, this was a contest that already had a foregone conclusion, didn't it?
Well, Gautam, absolutely. You know, from the day one when the candidate was announced, it was pretty clear that the NDA had the numbers stacked in their favor. And this is exactly what we saw when the election results were announced just a short while back by the returning officer and also the Secretary General of the upper house, which is the Rajya Sabha, wherein, CP Radhakrishnan has received 452 votes as against his opponent, which is the India Alliance's candidate B. Sudarshan Reddy, who has received 300 votes. So therefore, it's a clear win of over a large number of votes wherein the NDA candidate has managed to secure. So therefore, we have seen this election, wherein all the members of parliament did turn out. It was about 98% turnout, voter turnout this time around, with just about a couple of MPs, 13 MPs in total that had abstained from voting. Which includes, of course, following the party directions of those MPs, which includes the BRS, the BJD, as well as the Shiromani Akali Dal MPs that did not turn out to vote because it was their party's directive. But apart from that, we have seen 100% turnout in terms of all the political parties that were participating in this election. So therefore, as you said, it was given from day one that the NDA candidate was going to win hands down with a large margin. Of course, because of the fact that the numbers are clearly stacked in favor of CP Radhakrishnan. And also, interestingly, Gautam, the YSRCP that is in opposition in Andhra Pradesh against the TDP's Chandrababu Naidu also throwed his weight around CP Radhakrishnan, and his 11 MPs also voted in favor of CP Radhakrishnan, increasing the NDA tally to about 452, which we witnessed when the results were announced.
Right. And what happens next now? When do you think the swearing-in will take place, and when will the country get a new vice president?
Well, Gautam, it's just a matter of time now. There is a celebration that is also planned at Prahlad Joshi's residence in a short while from now, where all the NDA MPs will be gathering for congratulating CP Radhakrishnan for this historic win and being elected as the new Vice President of India. And of course, remember, Gautam, this election was necessitated after the resignation of the erstwhile Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, citing ill health. And it was, of course, a midterm election, and Jagdeep Dhankar had about 2.5 years to complete his term. But as per the constitution, the new Vice President will get a full 5-term from the day he swears in into office, and the swearing in is likely to happen by this week itself. It is the President of India that will swear in the new Vice President, and the Vice President of India plays an important constitutional role, which is as the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. His primary responsibility would be the smooth functioning of the upper house, which is the Rajya Sabha. So therefore, it is expected that by the end of this week, we could see from, Vice President-elect to formally being the Vice President of India, will have CP Radhakrishnan on that chair.
All right, Dibyendu, thank you so much for that update.